Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. I just realized I was muted this entire time. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. So what's it? 8. So I need 10. Where did I leave my crafting table? And I want a furnace. Let's kill these sheeps. Oh, right. I'm not going to be able to make it a bed out of that. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yep, I am. Just need one more white one. There it is. I don't like to butcher too many animals just because there can be a point where you just have to like look around forever. Ouch. Okay, so I want 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8. So I can make some charcoal. Then I'll need it later when I'm diving in. Oh, shoot. There we go. Forgot that Minecraft doesn't really have music. I should really look up how to. I should have looked up how to hook up music so at least we would have something in the background playing. That's gonna cause all this to fall. Jeeps. Maybe install the map mod too because I get lost very easily. Especially if we're going underground, so that's why I'll be digging pretty much just straight. Where are we at? Oh, that's the wrong one. F3. Y is 81. Get some seeds. And get some wheat going. Get some water. Well, we saw that water a little bit. So I can't play without mini maps. Yeah, I get lost way too easy. I should have done that, but I was too busy playing around with how to get this thing to actually how to get OBS to record it, because if I tried full screen mode, it would just crash every time I went to the main menu. So I'm not entirely sure what's the deal with that. But it's an issue. Yeah, minimaps are so good. Minimaps and Vein Miner are really like the two things that I kind of wish Minecraft Vanilla had like some kind of equivalent to. There's a pretty decent mod out there where it has like an atlas that you can just look at. And it's pretty much just a minimap, but you have to carry it around in your inventory instead of just having it there. Of course, downside is you not have to know where you are at. Yeah. That and I'd have to reinstall the modded client for Minecraft because I haven't had that in a while. I had the Twitch one a while back, but I got rid of it as I couldn't really find any fun mod packs. I just kind of got bored of all of them real quick. Looks like it's starting to get late. Oh, I should grab a sapling. I can grow something, some wood if I need it. Because I know I definitely don't have much. I like to leave stumps around just so I know where I've been. Whoa. Yeah, a lot of the Twitch packs, I don't know. They're just like either too big or like... Because I just want something that's like vanilla light, you know? Where it just has like a quality of life improvements. I don't want like a million tech mods because I'm just like, I'm too lazy to look up into these. Just like while they're fun to look at and watch. Excuse me. Yeah, they get so technical and like you need to do like all this grinding and I'm just like, yeah. Like I think the beauty of vanilla is like it's only as grindy as you let it be. With modded, that's not the case. You pretty much just are here by someone else's rules. Whoops. Where's my? Do I have a sapling? I do not. Still, look at some apples now. More sticks. I have one sapling, but I'm gonna grab a couple more just because I've had bad luck in the past. Yeah, a lot of, especially a lot of the like Twitch ones that people upload onto there tend to be pretty big and sizable. There are a couple ones that are light, but they're like they have weird mods in them, like Biomes of Plenty, which I don't want. Like they look pretty, but like I don't want Biomes of Plenty. I want just the vanilla biomes. I don't want more types of trees and shit. I'm happy with what I have in terms of decorations. I just want minimap, Vein Miner. I think that's pretty much it in terms of what I tend to like. Let's get in here before let's block this off. Alright, down we go. Oh, did I grab a dirt block? I did not. Ah, we'll find some dirt blocks in the bottom. Oh. There it goes. Make a couple of these. Let's make 4. And then let's put this just over here. And then put all this random stuff. Don't need that. Let me make a bunch of torches though. I'll place the furnace up here too. Hopefully I find iron soon so I can make a bucket. I don't remember at what level iron spawns at anymore. Since they changed that. Oh, well, there's more coal. is what I need, because if I go deep, I'm gonna avoid going deep, because especially into caves, because if you don't have armor, caves are actually really scary. Now, because of the amount of mobs that they spawn. It's insane. They're so big. Like, you'll have like 1,000 zombies or something stupid like that. Especially if it's like a really big cave. If it's a smaller cave, there's usually not much issue, but if it's like big and open, then that's when the issues arise. Yeah, because the caves are now so big. Granted, they changed it to where they can only spawn on light level 0, so like no light level. But yeah, they still spawn like crazy. Because if I remember right, the way spawning works is it essentially, I'm not sure if it works like this anymore, but when I used to like care about technical details about Minecraft and such, what the game would do is that it would check from the bottom of the world all the way up. And they might have optimized that, probably, if I had to guess. But that's just what I remember. So they always spawn at the bottom first, before they spawn up. Just why you want to light up the caves and such when you're building like mob farms. Whoops. This is so scary. Yeah, there's that skeleton. Probably saw me. How do I get down? Guess I just gotta follow the land. Yeah, again, don't quote me on that, but it's something I remember learning a while back. Oops. No. Well, rip. Oh, dear Jesus, I almost fell. Yeah, usually when you have big old mob spawners, you'll see like the big the people who make like big farms, they'll light up all the caves underneath, just to maximize number one, the amount of spawns, but also number two, decrease the amount of time it takes for any single mob to spawn. But yeah, and then with these new aquifers, drowns are extra prevalent. I don't think there's like any treasure chests or anything in here. So I'm just gonna head back up. Yeah, give me that. Shoot. Oh, he died fast. Well, then there's a another pro tip is to maximize the amount of uses you get per tool. What you do is you wear them both down, and then you combine them in your crafting grid, and you get a 10% repair bonus. So you don't run through things as just as fast. Where am I? 56. I'm still pretty high up. I should probably go down a little bit lower. It's gonna be a little bit hard with this ravine though. I don't see any iron, which is really what I'm looking for. And again, I apologize for the lack of music. I forgot how quiet Minecraft is most of the time. There we go. Now only spiders can get me. Yeah, they actually removed it a couple when they first introduced the what is it? The it's not the I want to say it's not the grindstone, but the repair wheel. When they first introduced that, they got rid of it. And everybody got upset because it's just like, well, that was like a super neat feature, and then they just added it back in. And the disenchanter thing, I forget what it's called. Grindstone? Question mark. But yeah, you get a 10% bonus if you craft them together or use that thing to repair your tool. I see. So, I forget what's the menu option to see, but yeah. What's the durability? Oh my god! Just ran into another aquifer. Yeah, having water breathing, having a conduit would be super neat, but unfortunately that's kind of out of my reach for right now. Conduits are kind of really expensive. Alright, I need to go down, so I guess I'll continue going a few more blocks before I head back down. Where am I now? F3, 51. Oh. There we go. I'll place one here. One of the most satisfying things in Minecraft is this. Fucking love doing this shit. Okay, let's start digging from here, I guess. Love digging out gravel that way. Another mod that I kind of wish was integrated to vanilla was the F7 mod, where it shows you the spawn spaces. Super useful tool. Especially for me, since I play on like the highest gamma setting because I don't like darkness. I like being able to see. Speaking of, I need to turn off. I can turn off my lights. Did I mind that? No, it's been just a random block. Yeah, F7 is such a lifesaver when you're doing huge projects. I need to know exactly where to light and where you need to place your torches. This is the type of gravel I don't like running into. Should have brought my crafting table with me, but I forgot. Just place this one here. Shovel. Still not a single piece of iron. Concerning. I hear a zombie, which means there's a cave nearby, but I don't really want a cave. I think it's to my left or above me. Either which way, I don't really want it. There you go. Some iron. I like the change they made to the ores, which is I forgot to use them out. But now they can all be affected by fortune. Whereas before, the only way to like double or even triple your mining output was through mods. Now since they drop in an ore form, like a actual like ore form instead of a block, they're actually affected by fortune. So you can get like a shit ton of iron. Fantastic. I think that's the zombie villager that I just heard. That or a ravager. No, I think that's a ravager. The fuck is a ravager doing down here? I don't think I care to know. Yeah, so before the only things you could fortune were what, coal, diamonds, coal and diamonds. I think that was literally it. Oh, and redstone. Now literally every ore can be fortuned, and it is fantastic. Yeah, it's huge, and I really don't want to find this cave. And they added actual like true veins as well to the game. So you'll have these like kind of like noodle-like structures for, I think it's iron and copper, and they'll be surrounded by like I think I don't remember. I think it was diorite. So you'll find these kind of noodles just like you would in real life of shit. Of just ores and ores and ores. But you kind of have to mine for it. Just gotta dig around for it. Exuma Void on YouTube has an excellent video on it when they first were introducing them. Back in the snapshots. How deep am I? 18. Probably go a little bit deeper. Oh, glowing squid. Hey there, buddy. You want to be super careful on these aquifers because it's super easy to get lost. True of real life as well. When you're exploring a cave, you always want to be super duper careful. That's an enderman. I don't want to. Nope, we're out of here. Ouch. Oh shit. Alright, these guys don't drown. There we go. Shit. Okay. for now. Fortunately, cave is not my listed thing. Yeah. IRL, unless you're doing it with good reason and with like, you know, proper safety measures, it's really dangerous. If you ever go scuba diving, the first thing you should know is to never go into caves. Caves just here on dry land are pretty easy to get lost in. With underwater, it's a whole other spectrum of problem, because you're pretty much on borrowed time when you're underwater. So you can, if you get lost, there's a good chance you're never gonna find your way out. Which is why you should never, ever, 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 if you see a cave, never, ever, ever underwater, ever go into it, unless you're with like a buddy, and it's only for like maybe a couple feet in there. And you should never go scuba diving alone, and regardless, you should always have like a buddy. There's some dirt finally. There's deep slate, so I kind of want to stop here. I don't want to go much deeper. Deep slate is a lot slower to mine through, and I don't really have the best tools right now. Really? Man, I am just bumping into all of the aquifers. Shit. How deep am I? Oh, that's the wrong one. 8. Yeah, that's close enough. Like, there's some pretty caves. Like, I know this is a cave in Mexico that has a bunch of like giant crystals from formed in ancient God, what are those called? Lava tubes. And they're huge, but it's pretty deep down and it gets pretty hot. So, and I am claustrophobic, so I don't think I could ever make it, unfortunately. So I'll have to settle for pictures. There's the music. Oh. Dear Jesus, it took me forever to find iron. Yeah, it's like I want to say quartz. That's what's growing there. Like, they're huge. Like, I'm talking like bigger than you and I. Like maybe 10 feet, 11 feet tall. Maybe like 3 to 4 feet wide, if not bigger. My boned. I should have brought my crafting table. I keep forgetting. That. Give me another set of sticks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I took a geology class way back. I think the reason large crystals form is essentially they cool off really, really slowly, so they have time to kind of grow their chemical structure. Whereas you get a lot smaller crystals if it's like a lava or a rock that's been cooling like really, really fast, like between, like, for example, lava that came in contact with water. Excuse me. I didn't really sleep well last night. I had to open. this geology class, honestly. You get to look up a bunch of rocks. Back home, my mom bought a bunch of, I forget what they're called, but they're these weird rocks. So normally when you think of a rock, you think it's pretty, like, heavy and, like, filled in. But there's a very, very specific kind of rock, I forget what it's called, that has a bunch of holes. And it's actually mostly when a volcano spews out, instead of spewing out like these like hardened rocks, it spews out these rocks that have a bunch of air in them. Pumice, that's what it's called, pumice. You often see them as kind of like a way to like scrape your foot or something like that, because they're pretty jagged. But anyways, they're actually pretty light, and my mom bought them for like her garden or whatever. I forgot to switch it out. They're like a pretty shade of red too. Oh, shit, didn't really want a cave. Oh fuck. You stay away from me. I think I should go up a little bit higher just to find gold. But yeah, she got a bunch of pumice for her. I have a whole rock collection. It's been too long since I took that geology class, so I couldn't tell you what half of them are anymore. But they're quite varied. I think I have a couple of fossils too in that collection. Oh, iron. Kind of have to be careful here. Deep Dark's not out yet, but even still. I always thought rocks and minerals were pretty cool. Yeah, they're real pretty. They're pretty things. My dad worked in an oil field, and he brought me a pretty smooth rock. It's not shale because it doesn't have layers to it. That's one of the few rocks that I've remember is shale. But it's black like shale, and it's pretty shiny too. I don't remember what it's called on my iron over there. Let me actually just pull for this. Get up here. Shit. Fuck it. But yeah, geology is interesting. You should take like even just a couple lectures on it from like a YouTube or whatever. It's pretty neat. Feels like about a million ways a rock can form, and depending on like where it is too, and how it's formed, will tell you like you can pretty much tell where a rock is from, or you can at least describe the area a rock is from, just from its characteristics, because and they all need very specific circumstances to be formed. Sure, you might not tell like where exactly in the world, but you can probably describe it in a very like broad sense. There's nothing else here. Should get back up. Yeah, it was that geology class was like a semester long. glass. Okay, now we're just gonna start digging to the side. One, two, third one. One, two. There's an indie channel. He reviews indie games. He's called Splattercat Gaming, and he used to be a geologist, or at least he has a degree of geology. Excuse me. And I remember on his old Subnautica series one too. He used to go into pretty much into detail about all the rocks and such because mining is such an important part of that game. Mining for resources, I mean, too, and they actually like use common rocks like limestone and such, shale, etc. Shale outcrops, limestone outcrops, and he goes pretty much into detail as to how limestone is formed, what kind of stuff can be in it, what kind of stuff isn't in it. So, like for example, fossils like take a particular kind of rock, or at least specific characteristics of different types of rocks to fossilize. I think limestone is one of like the easiest ones to fossilize in, if I remember right, because it's pretty delicate or something like that. Nice, some redstone, but I don't have an iron pick. Oh, I should switch out of this one before it runs out. Yeah, I remember coming back from school and watching him play some Nautica way back when. I'm talking back when I think it was in pre-release. Is there anything there? No, just imagining things. It's been quite a while. Yeah, it can become pretty complex. I remember him complaining about having to do a lot of sketching because he had to take a paleontology class for it, or paleo. God, it wasn't paleontology. It was I think it was like paleobotany or something like that on top of paleontology, which paleobotany is just study of like ancient plants instead of ancient like dinosaurs and whatever. Um, so you'd have to, sketch like what a certain like bug looked like or whatever, based on the fossil. He did lots and lots of field studies. He's an interesting person. I like him a lot. It's a shame I can't really make his Twitch streams just because for one, I don't really like I'm the type of person that prefers to watch back on if it's somebody who has like a lot of like a big chat. I tend to just kind of watch the VODs instead, just as background noise most of the time. And unfortunately, he doesn't upload his YouTube video or his Twitch VODs to YouTube, as far as I'm aware. It's unfortunately for me. I should light this up just in case. How many more axes? This is the last one. Okay. Oh. Where am I? 1, 2. 1, 2. I forget way too up in that fossils. Yeah. There's a lot of dead fauna that are pretty interesting. Like I think like ginkgo trees are like super ancient or some shit. Like we're talking like dinosaur ancient. They're like the only like ones left of like their family or whatever. Really? Oh, I left my crafting table all the way over there. Where did I leave it? I think I left it over there towards the entrance. Yeah, I used to have a big old book on dinosaurs. I lent it to my cousin once. I don't know what he did with it. There it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, dinosaurs was as a kid I loved dinosaurs. They've kind of fallen off for me because I kind of prefer. Okay, thank you, Minecraft. But I kind of prefer human history now over natural history. Not to say it's not interesting, but it's not my cup of tea anymore. Just kind of grew out of it. Oh, that's gold. I should Oh, I almost missed that. Jesus Christ. Damn. See how many there are. So fun fact about diamonds, they actually reduce the density of diamonds. But they increased how many you can get. Oh, lapis too, Jesus. If you understand. So they don't come in like so like the old veins of like 8 and such are a little bit more rare. But you can find more diamonds in an area than you could previously. Yeah, this looks like it's just 2. Should block this up. Oh, and diamonds aren't really rare in the real world. It's just there's a monopoly over them by like I think it's like literally one company that has like pretty much owns all of the diamonds, if not most of the world's diamonds. They're not really hard to come by. It's just artificial supply issues they created themselves as a ploy to sell them for higher. Really, if we ignored that and we just went by their uses, they really only wouldn't have applications in heavy machinery and electronics. That's pretty much the 2 uses for them, as you use diamonds to cut into rocks. And neat thing about diamond tipped saw blades is because of the way diamonds are structured, if you accidentally put your finger in front of a diamond tipped saw blade, nothing happens. Your skin is too elastic for the saw to go all the way through, because it's made for blunt objects, not weird flexy things, weird elastic things like your skin. This is why you might see somebody with an electric tip with a diamond tipped saw with like little protection, aside from like maybe goggles, but like no gloves or whatever. What's that, copper? It's copper. Back to the diamond story. There's actually Russia has a huge deposit of diamonds. They're not like super high quality or anything. But the USSR way back in the 90s pretty much made a pact with, I think it was, God, I don't remember the name of the company. But anyways, they told them, hey, your diamonds aren't big enough to make such and such ring, but we'll essentially slowly extract them to the point of artificial supply issues, or create this kind of artificial supply problem. I forget what it's called in proper terms, but yeah, that's how Russian diamonds came to the market. Was I think it was in the 80s actually, because the USSR was still around. It's just the same came from earlier. I think it is. It's the same one. Yeah, and they pretty much sold them. That's how they sold them to the West. That way. With artificial scarcity, that's the thing. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. Dun, dun. Okay, let's go back up and feed our furnace our new shiny rocks. Probably gonna craft some stairs. This is the right way, right? Yeah. There might be a spawn or some kind. Sounds like there is, but I don't have any armor for right now. Oh, I missed these lapis. How the hell? Oh god. Man, we are a long ways down, huh? Neat feature that I like that they added was the glow lichen. It just adds a little bit more ambience to the caves, which used to be pretty much just dark and empty aside from like pillars of lava like that one. But yeah, overall I really like the Caves and Cliff update and the whatever the fuck the 1.18 update is called. There we go. What time of day is it? Night. Figures. Don't need copper for now. I think that's only pretty much only used for spy glasses. I should plant one outside. And plant a couple outside. Nope, that's a creeper. Never mind. I could wait until morning. However, let me craft a bed. Introduction to pillagers. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Gotta go deeper. Probably a little bit more deeper. Don't want to go there. Let's go here. Yeah, pillagers were the village and pillage update was a good update. I feel like there really hasn't been a bad update as of late. There we go. Okay, good. Oh wait. Oh, tried to not do that. Actually, let me grab my cobblestone. This is what it's for. Yeah, when they made villagers OP was a nice update, making them a little bit easier to work with too. Our creeper's supposed to drop 100% of the blocks they blow up. Whatever. Let's see anything else. Should probably demolish that. Actually, let me just build them together. There's no reason to spread them out like that. I usually like to make a 2x2 for oak saplings. It just makes it easier on me. I should have enough for a bucket now. Yeah. Where is my bucket? 2 buckets. Chest, please. Boots. I like crafting armor before I craft tools. Aside from buckets, buckets are really the only tools I'll craft first. Because I can use stone picks forever. Doesn't really matter. It's pretty much infinite stone as far as the world is concerned. I should really build a house, but I'm not sure where I want to build it just yet. Like having 2 buckets of water on me too as well, just so I can always create an infinite spring. Waters. Let's see, it goes pretty deep. I'm glad that they added these as magma rocks every now and again, because before these used to be pretty much unexplorable unless you had potions of water breathing. This connects back up to the ocean, does it? Yeah, I'm drowning. Gotcha. No, that's just a piece of stone. Yeah, let me go back to my stuff before I lose it. I think really the only mod I want to go back to is Terra Firma Craft, because it's essentially like a overhaul of Minecraft. You get a lot more believable things, like for example, you can't just make tools out of stone, like out of a 2 sticks in stone. You gotta actually like nap 2 stones into like a axe head or a pickaxe head. It's pretty neat. You have to use clay and to use molds to get into like metal tools, more specifically copper, iron. You pretty like there's a whole like smithing process for iron and stuff. Unfortunately, last I checked, it's a 1.10. I think is the last one they worked on. But that was a couple years ago that I checked, so I don't really know. It's been a while. It's a really interesting mod, though. It's very grindy towards the end, though. Very, very grindy. I'm out of torches. No, not. No, there's iron right here. Herp, derp. That was just one of. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Okay, I definitely have to return here with when I have more armor. Definitely come back with more armor. Yeah, it's kind of like a rehaul. Oh, and then it's chop down trees. You don't chop individual blocks. You pretty much just chop down the entire thing, but it takes forever. You have to choose like whichever block you wanna. For example, if I want to leave my stumps, I would It's like Vein Miner, but way less OP. Where I would essentially it would take me so it would take into account how long it would take to chop each individual one with a tool, which by the way takes a lot longer with those tools versus these ones. It takes a while, and you can't just punch trees either. You have to find sticks and stones in like the ground and then make a axe out of that before you can even think about getting some trees. So I need legs and whoops. Helmet. Get shield. I guess I just need more sticks. Grab a sword. Pick. Sword, pick, and axe. Cool. So let me storage here. I need a chest. It's kind of Terraformer Craft is a little bit more like a actual survival game than Minecraft is. It's while keeping a lot of the sandbox elements. And then there's another cool feature where you know how whenever you play D&D, right? Like skeletons are immune to like slashing damage, but are weak to bludgeoning. That stuff is in there too, where certain weapons don't really work on certain mobs, and then the HP pools are a lot higher too, for yourself included. And there's like you can't just eat the same food over and over and over again, because then it loses nutritional value. So you have to spice up your. That's actually, I'm starting to accrue way too much garbage. So let's actually start to look for a place to live. Need that. Take that. Take the iron. Take the lapis. So I should grab the diamonds before we move on. Done with that. Yeah. What was it saying? Yeah, nutrition. Oh, and then you can't just plant the same crop over and over in the same spot, because the soil has nutrients, and you need to essentially rotate, just like you would IRL. You need to rotate which, because there's 3 different types of nutrients, A, B, and C, and then depending on which crop you have is which nutrient it takes. And then you have like skills, like for example your chef skill, so in smithing, harvesting, or I think it's called like farming or something like that. So you get more and more seeds from each crop that you harvest, etc. Animal handling, etc. You can make yeah, it's pretty hardcore. It's pretty brutal too. Early game is definitely a lot harder than here in vanilla, where I can pretty much just chill and progress pretty quickly. Progression's pretty slow in there. Even the Iron Age requires a whole kind of like a blast furnace that you need to make steel. Like you need a you need coke, which is coke, which is made from, God, I don't remember how you make coke anymore. But yeah, it's pretty realistic in terms of what you need to do in order to advance. No, it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the most realistic, because there's obviously things in there that are very much not. But it's definitely more believable than vanilla. I don't need dirt. I don't need white wool. I think that's everything. I don't need this much stone on me. There's a Minecraft YouTuber by the name of I think it's Packrat007. That's the one who has multiple series on it. Ethos Lab, if you know him, has a couple series on Terraformer Craft. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's actually like male and female animals, so you can't just grab any 2 old animals and then make them breed. No, you gotta make sure one's a male, one's a female. And then, like for example, pigs, the males will have tusks, the females won't. They'll have the udders instead. You can't just get chickens from anywhere. You have to actually go south towards 0-0. The closer you get to 0-0, the more jungle-like the world, the hotter the world gets. The further north or south you get, the colder it gets. Certain plants like sugarcane can't survive past a certain temperature. So it's there's and then you can't just find every type of stone, which by the way, you need different types of stones for different kinds of things. You can't just make a furnace out of just regular old stone. It has to be a certain type of stone. Like your harder stones, they can't just be made out of like a chalk or something, which there is in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna try if I go too far. You have softer rocks, etc. Yeah. So the further north you go, the longer winters you have and the shorter summers you have. So growing can be quite a pain. But food preservation is a little bit easier because you have access to ice. There's a like a add-on mod, I guess I would call it, for Terraformer Craft, where they add things like cellars, so you can store food, more efficiently, and it actively like calculates like how cold the room is, how dark it is, etc. You need to put it in like cellar blocks and all this other stuff. It's pretty neat. For example, oh, another thing, you have to tame animals before you can do anything with them. For example, you can't just milk a straight up, like just go to a cow and milk it. You have to tame it first, which takes a couple days. Same for breeding. You can't just take two wild animals and then just force them to breed. No, you gotta tame them first. And you can't just use wheat. You gotta use like flour meal or whatever. Oatmeal, etc. Certain animals can only be found so north or so south. For example, again, chickens are in jungle biomes. Like true chickens are in jungle biomes. Pheasants are everywhere else. Same for cows. Sheep you can find pretty much anywhere. Certain types of wood you cannot grow back, just because these trees are bigger than like vanilla spruce trees. Are huge, and they give out a lot of wood. It's a very well done mod with a lot of thought put into it. I think this is gonna be where I build. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, I like this. I like this spot. There's also fruit trees, and they come into different seasons. Same for like the vegetables and such. For example, wheat, planted in spring, harvested in the fall, etc. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it's very thorough. It can be a little bit buggy at times, but and it is quite laggy. That's another thing you gotta keep in mind if you decide to play that mod, is that it is quite intense on your computer, as it has to do a lot of calculations. In terms of like light levels and such. Oh, lighting is another issue in there. It's a lot harder to, light up a huge area because torches do go out. You don't just place a torch and then just ignore it. They have a certain lifespan. I think candles from that from like an auxiliary mod are the only ones that don't go out. But candles are like expensive to make, if I remember right. Or at least they're tedious. Shouldn't be using these. Not yet. So I don't have a stable supply of iron yet. Kind of want to build a lighthouse here. It's kind of perfect for it. With a very flat kind of island. Maybe like a lighthouse here. Or probably like a... If I continue on with this world, I'll probably make a copy of this, go into creative mode, choose a palette, just go straight into making a lighthouse here, maybe like a small like hut over here with like an underground basement for my storage system. Probably gonna have like an actual proper base, like with all the storage and stuff over there. I'm not a person who builds those big gigantic bases or anything. I stick to pretty small projects. I don't really have unfortunately, with what my job being what it is, um, there's no guarantee I can get to play at the same hour every day and just work towards it, which is why I haven't streamed in a couple of weeks, and I do apologize for that. It's been pretty hectic. I just tomorrow's gonna be my first day off in about 7 days, about a week, like a week of work. So yeah, that's why I haven't streamed. I didn't stream last week, and then the week before that, I was pretty much stressed just because I wasn't gonna make my quota. So I've been one for Arnie builds. Yeah, it's been pretty much something recent for me. It's taken me for as long because I've been playing Minecraft since about I want to say since 2013 on and off, back when console edition was a thing. Yeah, I pretty much want to get out of this job. Yeah, it's gonna be a 3-day weekend for me, thankfully. Well, that's a cube over there. Yeah, well-deserved day off, yeah. Again, it'll be a 3-day weekend. My brother's birthday's on the 10th. So I'll probably not stream that day, but we'll see. I really don't like this. I should light up this place. I'll probably figure out what's the exact amount of spacing for torches later. I think it's like 14 now. Used to be 7. So just so no monsters spawn in this island. Oh, and another feature I really like about Terraformer Craft, the longer you are in a chunk, the less and less likely monsters are to spawn on it and adjacent chunks. It's pretty neat, I think. So that way you're not constantly getting owned by super strong mobs like creepers and skeletons. I think that's all of it. Should be all of it. Yeah, it's quite nice. So that means whatever your home biome or your home chunks are, you pretty much are guaranteed to never get creeper there unless you're venturing out a lot and just keep bringing creepers home. Honestly, I'll probably make that like my miniature industrial district. I'll probably have to search around for some villagers. I should put on the coordinates. God, what was it? F2? Yeah, there we go. For a screenshot. 3. Screenshot of the coordinates just so I know where to get home if I do go out. Ooh, birch. Didn't realize we had birch. Honestly, my favorite type of wood is spruce. It's just that nice. It's got a nice color to it. Really like it. I think spruce and like spruce walls and birch floors always go very well together. That's just me. Sticks. Ooh, madness. Is that a structure over there? Yeah, birch and sandstone are pretty much my favorite blocks to use for floors. They changed drowns to drop copper now instead of iron. That's what zombies drop is iron. If you kill enough of them, you get some iron. It's very slow. Oh, I'm drowning. I see XP. Thought I saw structure around here. Maybe I'm going insane. It's raining. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. I think I'm going insane. Yeah, I don't know what it is I have to do with my, I need to find myself a new job. I get, last couple of years I've been getting pretty much anxiety if I stay with the job too long. I just grow to dread the thought of going to work. I go during thunderstorm sketch. Sure, put some salmon. When I was working at Del Taco, it got to the point where I couldn't put on my seatbelt. I felt trapped if I did. Pretty much wanted to vomit then and there. Nasty, nasty. I'm pretty close to getting there with this job that I'm at right now. Oh, and speaking of jobs, I'm thinking about restarting this channel over on a new one under a different name. I guess to use this as my personal. God damn it, why'd you have to go like that? just to use as my personal, to keep this one as my personal thing where I can just watch whoever and whatever. My Twitter too, thinking about rebranding that one. Just keeping one as my personal and then having one for streaming where I can just link it up and link up my Twitter to YouTube, so whenever I go live it automatically sends a notification saying, hey, I'm live right now, to everybody who follows me. Start networking and branching out. Fun fact about the rain, if I remember right, raining actually increases the chances of you getting an event when fishing. Unfortunately, I don't have any string, so can't really make a fishing rod right now. I have to kill a zombie holding one. Yeah. I haven't really thought about the channel name yet. Or hell, I might just change this one to be the business one and then just make up a new email and make that one my personal one. Yeah, I've been thinking on a lot of things. I really don't want to continue working like this. I've been pretty much just going from job to job, unsatisfied. You really don't have much breath, do you? Thinking about getting like a PNG VTuber model commissioned. Just don't really have an idea as to what I want it to be. I've had a lot of ideas floating around, but kind of virtual representation of myself. Since I don't really plan on using a webcam. Not really too big. I'm very lazy when it comes to my looks, so it's not something I wanna really have a webcam. Webcam's kind of pain because they pretty much hide the game a lot more than just having like a PNG or Live 2D model on there, especially with the current whatchamacallit, like setting I have for my streams. Because I really don't like it when chat is overlaid on top of the game. That's just me. Kind of doesn't irritate me, but it's just like anything. Let's make some more coal. Go underground again. Yeah, let me just build a small hut, I guess, for now. Where am I settling so I can trees? Start 2 of those there. 2 by 2 here. And another 2 by 2 here. Yeah, I want to take this streaming stuff a little bit more seriously, even if it's just probably not gonna do it as a excuse me. Probably not gonna ever get as big as I want it to be, but always try, right? Oh, shit. Do I have any cobblestone on me? I do. I'm sure this is, all this rain is killing the, bit rate. I'm not entirely sure what kind of... I'm probably just gonna leave it rocky. Might replace this granite with like gravel. Definitely gonna replace all these ores with like smooth stone. But yeah, gravel, maybe some andesite. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave that cooking, and then I'm just gonna go grab some more fish to cook. So we have a little bit more food when we're down in the caves again. Or mining, I guess. I'm not really trying to cave too much. I get lost too easy. Just want to do some strip mining. Actually, I have seeds. I can start a wheat farm. I do have some bones. One feature from Minecraft Bedrock that I wish was in Java was when you kill salmon, you have a chance to get either bones or bone meal. So that's something I wish they'd port over. Just so it's a little bit easier to get some bone meals and some farms started. Give me a hoe. Give me a couple, actually. And let me grab some... Didn't grab dirt. It's okay. Just make this into temporary farmland. Whoop. Get that out of my hand. Let's put this here. Yeah. Then let's make some bone meal. Let me hydrate myself. I haven't drank any water since I started streaming. Good shit. And it's gone. So let's plant all these extra seeds. There we go. Can make one piece of bread. For now. Let's take these apples. And let's cook all these fish that we got. Oh, we get some more. Kill a squid too. It's because black dye is such a pain in the ass to get. And this guy's zoom, Jesus Christ. Didn't realize how fast they went. I still think back on the days of pre-nerf bone meal. Yeah. But it was just one click. I miss those days. Nowadays you have to have ridiculous amounts of bones and such. mean, I understand why they nerfed it, but still. Kind of missing. I kind of do miss it from way back. Actually, I think when I first started playing, they had already nerfed it. Because I started playing, I need to cook that too. I started playing, when console, Xbox Edition was still a thing. Give me those. And let me plant that sugarcane actually, because I'm gonna need all that sugarcane later. There it is. Oh, you can't do gravel. Stone? No, it has to be sand or dirt. Unfortunate. Oh, no. I'll pretty this up later. For now, I just need it to be functional. It's nighttime already? Where's the sun? It's midday. It's a fun fact about the hoe. The hoe's not the best tool to mine leaves with. Granted, it's just stone hoe, so it's not the greatest. But once you get to iron, you just go right. You insta mine these. There we go. Is there dirt on the other side? No. Okay, I'll just put these over here. Oh, and the reason I'm not sprinting is sprinting takes a lot more hunger. Than if you're walking around. Honestly, might just have to... As much as I hate the idea of having to farm kelp for food, because it's really terrible food. I'd have to do that for now. So I don't have a fishing rod. Let's just do it. Just to rip off the banded. At least it's satisfying. Oh god, it's starting to lag already. Yeah, good old kelp. Yeah, kelp is terrible. It's probably on par with because it gives you like one hunger bar back. It's awful. But it makes a pretty decent fuel source if you turn it into dry kelp and make it into blocks. If I remember right, you could actually excuse me. You can actually make a profit on fuel source production with kelp if you have if you're using dried kelp and using dried kelp to cook kelp and then turn those into blocks. Ouch. Oh, it might hurt. I should do something like that. So my cat wandered out of my room. That's awful. You want to play with that? Oh, I'm drowning. You want some fish? Okay, these buddies will lead you to a treasure. If you give them a little bit of food. By food, you force meat fish. Where you go? Should probably go back before I get lost. It gets this way. I could just rewatch the VOD, I think. I don't remember there being a big old mountain there. I'm going the wrong way. There's a bunch of kelp over here. Oh, well, that popped off because of this ravine, I'm assuming. Shit. Scheiße. Shit. I'm just lost. I think it came from over there. Then I'll look at it. Hopefully. Should be pretty easy to spot considering it's lit up. I think that's it right over there. It's just my render distance doesn't help. Yeah, that's it right there. Just look at this side, I didn't realize it was still dark. Yeah, I get lost real easy. Directionally challenged both in games and IRL. Whoops. There we go. Back home. Safe and sound. Yeah, compass would be nice. I should put away the ink sacs, the hose, the arrows too, since I don't have a bow. I'll Just make a shit ton of torches here. Yeah, 2 stacks and 16 is probably enough. I'll just take half. Maps too. But I need to go grab some redstone, which reminds me I should take this and this. The shield. Oh, shit, it's raining again. Whoa, shit. Oh god. It's okay. Nothing happened. I just dropped my water bottle. That's all. That's all. Sorry if I'm a little bit low energy again. I went to bed at 2 a.m., woke up at 7, and then had to essentially help open the store, be at work at 9:15, or by 9:30. God damn it. Hate those. Top of the trees. Broke the other axe. I remember back when I was playing in console edition, there was an old myth where if you used the wrong tool for a block, it would consume 2 durability instead of just the 1. It's a pretty funny myth. Don't know where we got it from, but it's just a thing that was quote-unquote common knowledge. Like an old wives' tale, I guess. Whatever the Minecraft equivalent of that would be. And this thing is huge. What the hell? Oh, shit. I fell down. Hoping that's the last of them. Fortunately, I don't have vein miner, so I can't tell, but it looks like it is. I don't care if I lose a few logs here and there. They're just, those type of trees are a pain in the ass to cut. Ah! Is a trick you can use with a string and yeah, with string at a certain height that'll prevent the trees from growing beyond a certain height, but because it does that, the game takes longer to make the trees grow. And so I kind of want to avoid it. Yeah, it's an ancient myth. The whole tool durability for wrong tool. I mean, it makes sense mechanically, but it's just not a thing. It's enough kelp, I think. look how terrible this is. Oh, it's half a notch. Never mind. Yeah, it's absolutely garbage. But I'll keep it just in case, because it's better than rotten flesh, at the very least. If nothing else. Sticks too. Well, they added just sticks as default drops for I'll just do half and half from here. I don't need that right there. Don't need that there. I'm not gonna need an axe down there. Don't need the stone sword. I'll keep the bread there. Speaking of bread, is it grown up yet? No. I should get a composter. I think you need some slabs to make it. Yeah, so it should up yet. Some more planks. Oh, it needs to be all slabs. Cool. Yeah, composters are pretty neat just to get rid of all your excess saplings. And then once you have a stable food source, apples too. Really any resource you plant life you really don't need excess of. I can probably just turn the rest of this kelp into compost. Every plant in this game has a different percentile chance to give one layer into the composter. Kelp being obviously one of the worst ones, but it's something, at least. I'm gonna die. Nah, man. Yeah, the composter's a really nice addition. Makes it a lot easier to get bone meal going without the need of giant skeleton farms. Bread. Makes it to where you can actually put all your extra wheat seeds to use too, instead of just throwing them into a giant pool of lava. Yeah, I'm just, I think honestly I'm pretty prepped. I don't need that cobblestone. I'll get gravel when I'm down there. Let's see, torches I have plenty of. Got quite a bit of food. Take that just in case. Don't need those. Won't need those 5 extra sticks. I don't need that. I'll turn this into a crafting table so I don't have to later. Organize my inventory just a little bit. I don't need these slabs either. I should keep that in my hotbar. Yeah. Do I want to dig? No, I'll just dig over there on that mountain over there once it reaches night. Once it becomes day. Good enough. Oh, I should make a boat. I could make like a little dock on this side, well, on that side. On here I'd have to flatten a lot more, flatten it to be closer to the sea level. And then, oh, there's a bee. And then make that port, because otherwise ports don't really work when you're on the cliff face. If you've ever seen a port, they're usually a lot pretty down low. You know, just so you can, oh, excuse me, get into the ocean or river or whatever. Bees are pretty important later on. No, important might be the wrong word. Let's get digging. Yeah, let's just do a staircase down. If I want to fancy it up, I can do that. Oh, this reminds me of way back when Clash of Clans was still like at its peak. There was a server that is essentially emulated Clash of Clans. So you know, you would have your mines and all that other stuff, and it would just be pre-generated structures. And they would just like passively generate you income and such. And it was literally just Clash of Clans, but in Minecraft servers, public servers. And instead of sending units, I think you individually, you and your clan would individually like go out as the units. You wouldn't send out like mobs or anything. I don't think. I'm gonna start out pretty high up. I should have started down low. Yeah, it's been pretty much Minecraft emulation for just about everything under the sun at this point. It's pretty nice. Pokemon. 99% sure there's one for Digimon. Because, I mean, Pixelmon's been a thing forever now. And it's been around. Both in forms of, you know, data packs and actual mods that you can install. Yeah, pretty much imagination is the limit. That and the power of JavaScript, because I know there's not much. There's a lot you can do with Minecraft, but there's just some things you can't just because it's in JavaScript, to my knowledge. Let's just make a whole bunch of these. I remember back in my back when I was in high school. She's only yawning. Back when I was in high school, my physics teacher was also the coding teacher, computer science teacher. That's what they call it. And so he actually had a dedicated Minecraft server, and they would play like survival on there on top of you know, teaching code for mods and stuff. looks pretty neat. That was actually the first time I would like I knew it was a thing to use Minecraft for to teaching Java for making mods and such. Because Redstone itself is pretty if we're just talking vanilla, Redstone is a kind of a what you call it, an allegory, that you got it, for how computer chips and such work with your and or gates and XOR and whatever other logic gates you use, which are used in JavaScript. Yeah, he was a super chill teacher. Unfortunately, being in Oklahoma, where I am, the education's not great. So he was actually 6 months behind from when I moved over here in terms of where I was going to be at the end of the year. I essentially ended up relearning a bunch of stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, he was probably one of my favorite teachers. He was, in terms of just how chill he was. Where am I? 30. Okay. I'm gonna need this coal later. Torches. Yeah, him and it wasn't like a super big class or anything of them. It was like maybe like 5 or 6, if I want to say. I think it was an extracurricular activity rather than a class. We did a lot of just goofing around in that physics class. We barely did our fucking work. It's kind of sad. Just the expectation of teachers. Iron, what I've been looking for. Thank you. Probably gonna stop at this level then. Where am I at? 23. Dun, 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 bum, bum. We ended up watching Monty Python at one point. It's pretty funny. Yeah, okay, so it looks like around 30s where you're gonna find the most iron. Cool. Which is what I need right now. I don't need diamonds right now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, cool. How much do I have? 14. I might do one. I must be imagining things. I might do one more hour of just Minecraft. Yeah, I love Monty Python. It's hilarious. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I could have got another 4 blocks. It's okay. Actually, I think 10 is fine. I think 10 is actually the perfect number for torches. I can actually look at an F3 light. 14. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place torch. So it's every 13 blocks. Gotcha. Okay, because that's been changed. It's no longer just light level 7 or lower. It's light level 0 that they'll spawn in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mobs. I mean, what was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I used to have to put one in between those two. Not anymore. It's great. Less torch spam. Light level 3. Is this one 3? 2. This 1, and then this one's 0. Might dig down one couple more since I'm not finding anything. Oh, I guess it's time to branch mine. One more torch set. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yeah, I need to go 13 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop here. Okay. Have to dig to the side. Technically, you can skip over 3 because the odds of you there's being something there is tiny, but I don't like doing it. Hey, there we go. But I like maximizing my chances of finding something, so I only do 2 in between. Branches. 2. And then actually, fun fact, if you hug a block, you can actually mine out one more block than if you were, say, at the other edge. I think, yeah. You can mine one more block if you hug it. Two little tricks like that is I love. I was gonna stream Hearts of Iron, but then I remember that unfortunately my computer. Well, first of all, I'd have to update it since it's wildly out of date. And second off, unfortunately, my laptop can run it pretty fine on its own. I can run it actually on max settings. But for whatever reason, when it comes to streaming it, it has a breakdown and runs slower than molasses. And honestly, I can't watch. Thanks for the ominous noises, Minecraft. I can't watch Hoi 4 content if it's super slow. It's a 4x for a reason. Yeah, there's just little stuff like that. I was gonna because of the r/play stuff that happened earlier. I had people running around like they're in some sort of war, commanding troops and all that. Creating alliances, etc. Honestly, I should probably invest in a little bit of better computer. I have the funds, it's just it always hurts dragging out the wallet. Also, I think I should have changed the chat delay to low. Probably something I do for next time. One, two. Is that iron over there? It is. Almost missed it. That's why you peek over. Actually, technically, the best mining technique there is for you to be in what is it called? When you're like slithering around with a trapdoor. Because per mine, so normally what you do, right, is the reason you do it like this is because you're uncovering the maximum amount of blocks as efficiently as possible. So normally when you're digging out the tunnel proper, let's go over here. It'd be a better extension. So you're revealing one block here, one block up, one block to the side, one block here, one here, but you're using two, and then one more in the back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks, I want to say, for 2. However, you reveal 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 blocks, I want to say, for so that brings it up to 9. So 5 blocks for just mining this one block if you're just in that slithering mode. So you're essentially doing it for twice the efficiency than if you're mining 2 blocks. That's because the lower blocks don't really matter, or these higher blocks don't really matter as much. Tend to not matter as much anyways. So, but the downside is it does take forever to mine that way, since there's no run sprinting in that mode, unfortunately. 1, 2. Two. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Because if a cube has 6 faces, then you're revealing 5. Yeah. Versus whenever you mine out a second block, you're actually only revealing 4, since you already know this one. Yeah. So so a cube has 6 faces, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So when you mine a single block here, you're revealing 5 new blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whereas if you do this one and this one, you only revealed 1, 2, 3 new blocks. So it's actually much worse. So you're only revealing 8 total versus if you do this, you're revealing more blocks per block mined. Because with these two, you're doing what, like 4 per block. With this one, you're being slightly more efficient with 5 per block. But it is very, very slow. Really, the only fast way to do it is if you have water streams. But then it's not going to be lit up unless you have pumpkins or glowstone or lanterns or something like that to the side or below it. It's the only disadvantage. And then if you are mining and you find an ore and then it turns out to be 1 higher than where you are and you pop back up, you need to have trapdoors in your inventory to get back down. But yeah, you're welcome. This looks like a bot. Not here, thank you. Not interested. As much as I don't like McDonald's, I don't much care for bots in my stream. Actually, I should have just straight up removed them. It's okay. By the way, is chat showing up on stream? I forgot to test it. If it's not, I'm gonna shoot myself. In the foot, of course, not in the head. Where's my crafting table? I need a new shovel. It should be in the chat box to the top right. It's not, is it? God damn it. Oh, whatever. I'll fix it for next time. Yeah, I don't see it pop up. I must have grabbed the wrong chat when I was... can fix it now, I guess. Because I accidentally made 2 broadcasts instead of just 1. So I must have just grabbed the wrong one. I should have grabbed it when I was live instead of trying to guess which one it was. But it's okay. Let's go back to studio. Content. Live. Yeah, I must have just grabbed the wrong one. I'll need to delete that other one. Pop out chat, please. Where's OBS? Professional streamer. Okay, we should be able to see it now. If you could go ahead and test another comment, that would be fantastic for me, please. Almost out of pickaxes. Just throw that one. It's nearly dead anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not working? Oh no, it's working. Okay. Yay. I need to fix my settings for it regardless, because it makes the comments disappear after a certain amount of time, and I forgot to fix that again. Let's see. Okay, so we're at the beginning of the tunnel, so did I pick up my crafting table? I didn't. I'm a moron. That's why. Let me make a chest here at the beginning, or make some space for chests, so I could just dump all of my can expand it later, all of my worthless cobble and diorite and such. This one over. Chests. Nope. Forgot they changed it. There we go. All right, I need to dig out that. Forgot. Just keep a spot for that and a spot for flint. Well, I guess that means I could keep that. Can keep that. Keep one spot for that. Keep a spot for that. Keep the rest for cobblestone, I suppose. So that's another 2 chests. Another. That makes 4. Wait, hold on. It takes 8 per double chest. So it's 16 for 2 double chests. 24 makes 3 double chests. 32 makes 4. I would say per. Oops. That's not how I want it. That's one chest. So it's 16 per double chest. So I need another 16. Oh. There we go. That's the cobblestone section. It's gonna be andesite. Granite's gonna have its own little row. And so is gravel. So this is gonna be the stuff that I need to. Okay, so this is going to be the ores. Probably gonna want 3 of those. I guess I'll count flint as kind of like a quote unquote ore. I'll keep 1 on me. Same for the copper. Well, I'm gonna try to avoid mining copper when I can. And then I guess down here I'll make a row or 2 for dirt. Okay, back to mining we go. Yeah, I need to hook up music. Although I'll have to look into some copyright-free music, like from Monster Cat or something. Although I'd have to license those. Why is music so hard? Or I guess I could just run some video game music. That's usually pretty safe, I think. Two, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As I say, I'm trying to avoid mining copper. 10. But if you guys have like any suggestions for like any music I can play on stream, for cases I'm playing something like this that doesn't have much music, feel free to drop it either I guess once the VOD comes out, so I can just look at it. Because if I just look at it in chat, I'm gonna forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, I could do 4 more, but not really worth it. Thanks, Minecraft, for the weird, creepy noises. Generally good with just about anything. Nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be 10. It's gonna be 2. Coal. Oh, I forgot to. Oh no! Apparently, I had a spot for coal. I am running out of torches, though. Craft some more. Oh shit! Too many. What the fuck is that noise? Please tell me you guys hear and I'm just not going crazy. Oh, it's just a fucking ghost squid. Okay. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Christ. Oh shit. I'm running out of oxygen. No, please. Don't die. Oh, fuck. It was like scared and shit. Okay, so now I know those shing noises are just glow squid. Cool. Where am I? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Oh, son of a bitch. Get water. This part. I have to go one more even. So we're just gonna stop there and then just dig again to the side. Yeah, I wasn't either. Scared the fuck. Glow squid scared the fuck out of me. More iron, perfect. There's my crafting table. I left it back again. It's gonna be like a million crafting tables just everywhere. I need some sticks. I would appreciate if we didn't have those creepy noises, okay? Thank you. I'm just trying to relax here, okay? Yeah. If I wanted to be creeped out, I'd play some Nautica, okay? I should probably throw something out for the sack. Throw that away for now. Or for the crafting table. Once I get villagers set up, I won't have any problems with the resources. Shouldn't anyways. Let's take out extra slots. Granite. Oh shit, my phone turned off. There we go. Yes, I'm not there's a reason I stopped my second playthrough. Not to mention it kind of loses most of its magic. I guess I'll put this random junk here. And then I'll just put that there since I probably won't need it. Guess I'll do this for coal. And I don't need all of these torches for now. I'd like to just keep 2 stacks on me, no more than that. Organize these pickaxes a little bit better. There we go. See, this is the type of music I want more of. And this is a long corridor. Okay. 2. Alright. Just, I'm not gonna mind that. Done. And 2. And 2. Two. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I kind of miss Minecraft. I just needed something to chill. As fun as Apex is, it's very stressful. Um, well, stressful compared to Minecraft, I guess. Get some more iron. Oh no, that's gold. Where's my iron pick? Oh, stop it with the creepy noises, please. Yeah, and honestly, the only reason I dreaded streaming Minecraft was because of that full screen issue. And there we go, more iron. Yay. Where it would just crash. But now that I know how to fix it and how to hide my taskbar, it's ah shit. Take a bump into the aquifer again. Seems to be the one downside of being this low is the aquifer seems to be where we seem to be at like the bottom floor of the aquifers. I think I'm just gonna have to go up at this point. God damn it. Okay, cool. Honestly, I might just yeah, because I need a ton of andesite anyways. Group all these together and just make those andesite. Andesite, I like how chiseled andesite looks like. Just put a torch here just so nothing spawns. Just move on with my day. It's polished, not chiseled. Polish is andesite's one of my favorite blocks. Just really like the way it looks. Really nice. It's probably my favorite stone type to use as flooring. Between that and stone bricks. Cool. That's nice. Oops. Yeah, polished andesite looks really nice. Polished diorite looks pretty nice too, especially if you know how to build. was gonna stream some Master Duel, but honestly, I'm kind of bored of that game. As unfortunate as it sounds, just not releasing much content as of late, even with its first major update since its release, and it's pretty disappointing. How much am I at? Stacking 44. Let's see if I can get at least two stacks. 54, 76, 1, 2. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Should make 64. No. Go back to mining ores. Oh. Oh. And we're just surrounded by an aquifer. I guess I just gotta dig. Some more. Oh, iron. Nice. If you're too fast with the torch, you can end up glitching it out. Not yet. Not that I saw anyways. I don't know, I haven't I pretty much just pulled on the new packs and left, but yeah, they should be soon. The synchro event. Excuse me. I'd be more excited, but I didn't get much gems, or I didn't have much to pull on the new Stardust banner thing. Packs. There you go. That's the word. And honestly, the NR was pretty fun. I think I preferred that one over the Xyz Festival. More glow squid near here. God damn it. Oh, that's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to go pretty high up. Jesus, this thing is huge. Well, how about you? What were your pulls on the... How are your pulls on the new packs? Need to go up pretty high. The fact that those weren't there means I'm really close to the water. Stop it with the creepy noises, please. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm still not high enough. Yeah, fuck that shit. We're just gonna go down deeper, I guess. Currently working getting dinos up. Oh hell yeah, I love dinos. I used to have the dino structure deck that came with Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Way back when. Okay, let's just start digging down until we hit deep slate, and hopefully we get out of this aquifer. As pretty as it is, it's pretty annoying to dig through. Oh my god. Get rid of one, finding another. Yeah, I think I still run, I still have ultimate conductor Tyranno and black Tyranno somewhere. Like the physical copies. Yeah, Ultimate's Conductor Tyranno used to be my boss monster, my main deck boss monster in. This is I used to play casual IRL, and my deck in those days was a card salad, and I mean that in the like most true way possible. I had like 2 or 3 main deck boss monsters, and then everything else was focused on synchro plays. It's a pretty funny deck. It was pretty good though, because back then the game was slow enough in casual play that you didn't really need the best deck. You just needed something consistent. How low am I now? 7. What's the light level here? 4. Yeah, the Tyrannos are some of my favorite boss monsters. I had a friend who god damn it, these fucking aquifers, I swear to god. Who played Ghostrix as his main deck for a little while. It was pretty funny because Black Tyranno just allows you to attack your opponent directly if all they have is defensive position monsters. And because he's played Ghostrix, that's all he had, like 99% of the time. So it was pretty funny. Deep slate looks nice. Might look nice as a foundation for the lighthouse. Redstone. I'll grab that later. I don't have the inventory space right now. And then Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can obviously attack all of your opponent's monsters once each. So it was pretty good for clearing up boards. Although he had no synergy with my synchro plays because all of them required level 8s or level 7s. Yeah, when he played Ghost Strikes, I had a number of counters. I had that, and then I also ran Red Dragon Archfiend. So when Red Dragon Archfiend attacks the defense position monster, it's automatically destroyed and destroys all of the defense position monsters along with it. So Ghost Strikes are just like the worst matchup. Because my deck was pretty much Stardust RDA Turbo. As much turbo as you can get with a deck that had mostly one-ofs. Actually, I think I ran only one-ofs just because, again, casual play. I wasn't really like buying packs left and right. Or Structures X for that matter. Yeah, meta between friends is always a lot more fun in my opinion. Give me your hair. Not sure if I want it. My other friend, he had this deck that was the Atlantean structure deck, and it was still ridiculously good. He used to kick most people's asses. With Atlanteans. Atlanteans are a pretty nice structure deck. Though I can't say I much cared for their main deck boss monster, Daedalus or whatever it's called. Gold. Iron finally. Oops. I forgot Minecraft. Nope, there it is. Almost made another one an accident. Nope, I want you to use the cobblestone. Not that one. I was playing IRL with friends around the time they released Monarchs. Yeah, I had a friend who had who ran Monarchs. I don't think he ran Frog Monarchs, but he ran Monarchs, and they were pretty good, kicking everybody's asses. He was pretty much the one who played like IRL meta and kicked everybody's ass. He played Dark Worlds when those were a thing. So this was back in like 2015. 2016. Although really I'd start playing with friends back in 2013. Lapis. get rid of something. Get rid of this cobble. I kind of miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL with friends. Format's a lot different. It's a lot slower. Yeah, I have a sauce for skull. Really, when I wanted to, when I was playing IRL, the deck I wanted to build was Blackwings. I have a couple Blackwing cards, but I was never able to build the full thing. I mean, now that I'm adult, I could probably buy them, but they're terrible nowadays. Too slow. It's funny to say, considering Blackwing was one of the fastest decks way back when. Yeah, modern TCG is just pretty much a game of whoever wins the die roll gets to play solitaire for them, split themselves for a little bit, and then it just becomes a break my board shit situation. It's kind of like Master Duel at stop with at higher ranks. You just kind of get into these like Drytron, like super consistent, super like super consistent, super negates just everywhere. Like your Drytrons, your Tri Brigades. It's and then you get your occasional rogue deck that does maybe half of what they do, but sets up like a really powerful boss monster that's hard to get rid of. Granted, Master Duel is a little bit different because it has Maxi, whereas the TCG does not. Yeah, Drytron Herald. Yeah, that's pretty much what IRL is. Oh shit. Oh fuck, he scared me. This is too big. How much iron am I carrying around? Okay, I'm just gonna mine some of this and then go back to my little hole. How much coal do I have? Enough. Just gonna not try not getting too many fights. Gonna get in my own little corner and such. I like the way that spider's looking at me. What's funny about Herald is when it was released, it was a super useless card. Like, it was pretty funny. It was like really powerful on paper, but you couldn't really get the fairies in hand for it. But when Drytron came around, that fixed all of its issues. This old kind of janky card became one of the most powerful main deck monsters in the game, pretty much overnight. It's pretty funny how that happens. Let's see, if I really wanted to, I could do a Minecraft endurance stream. This is pretty chill. But unfortunately, I do need to sleep. Okay, definitely not going this way. No. Oh, iron. Gold. Oh, this is tough. Right? Yeah. So there's a whatchamacallit here. Some crystal. One of those big crystals. No? Is it just random in the world? It blobs? Excuse me? I thought it was supposed to... I thought this led to those crystals. Get rid of the flint. I don't need flint. That's maybe because it's here. pretty sure these led to crystals. I don't remember the shells be that tough, that large. Weird. More redstone. Some lava pool over here. Looks like there's just patches of this stuff. Gonna take a quick peek over here. Nothing here. Let's get my fall torches. We're gonna head home and then I'm gonna end the stream. It's getting pretty late. It's already 2 a.m. where I... Oh, fuck. So saying it's just about 2 a.m. where I am. Nope. Okay. Luckily this time around I didn't go on 1,000 paths. Tends to be my issue with caving is way too many entries and exits. Dead ends too. More gold up there. That's just lichen. That was a torch. Where I come from up there. I didn't notice for some reason. Okay. It's definitely not this way. Ah, shit. Didn't fall down. Didn't come from up there. Fuck. Did I just dig straight down? Guess I did. See, I told you I get lost easily. How do I miss all these ores. Like right there. I might stream again tomorrow just to make up for the lack of streams. This is just the dead end, right? Yeah. This is one of those noodle caves. Gotcha. Alrighty. Probably next time we'll make the branches. Since we went a pretty long way over. And then I want to get started on the lighthouse. Now that I know that there's some good chunks of diorite where I can get the white from, and then I can get the red from the granite, and see how it looks. I might play around with the color palette a little bit. I might need some bricks, but that's easy to get for the red, just to make up that palette. And then some deep slate for the bottom, for like the base. It's all coming together. It's like that Kronk meme. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I don't remember what he sounds like, so. Very long quarter. The future, I'll need to whiten this, make this maybe some like a tunnel system, proper tunnel system, like a. Okay, so I don't need this cobble. Oh, the dirt. Oh, the dirt's underneath it. Dirt I can get in time. Yeah, let me get that andesite. Get this granite. Gravel can stay. Grab all the iron. Grab all the copper, coal. Grab all the torches. That. Grab that. I'll leave the kelp for later. Oh, I should make some stairs out of that cobble actually. If I had the space for it. I have space for it. Stairs. Cobblestone. Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. Fuck. Guess I have some andesite stairs now. I think that should be more than enough. Oh. Guess so it's easier to get down here next time. It's just copper. Oh. Oh, No creepy noises, please. How's that? I'll probably pretty this up and make this into a mine later. Ta-da. Put away all this garbage. Well, we're home. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a little bit more of a more relaxed stream than I normally do. Usually it's pretty intense Apex stuff. But honestly, I've been so kind of stressed from work, and I just wanted to relax with you guys for a little bit. So, hope you guys didn't mind the more chill stream, more talking Zatsudan style stream. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta head to bed now. I'm exhausted. I've been up for 3, it's like 17 hours at this point, roughly. So yeah, hope you guys have a good night, day, whatever, maybe in your time zone.